Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Shining Force 3. I think we'll explore the castle, and then we'll go sort out our team, then we'll sort our inventory, and then we'll head on with the game. Damn, nice! So the dark matter we can make cursed items with, but they just don't seem very good. I have no idea what a Gungnir is. Oh, we've got the Shiva to sort out as well, the Shiva sword. Okay, nothing in those barrels. I guess that's good. When Master Algernon was abducted, Lady Margaret became quite despondent. It was hard for me to see her like that. Wilma betrayed our lord after Tristus ordered his army into Aspia, despite the threats against his son. I knew why he did it, so I went along with the plan. But I was against trapping the Symbios army. Yeah, of course you are, you little shit. I should fucking strike you down right here. To save Master Algernon's life, the Symbios army must enter battle alone. I don't like this predicament. In any other circumstances, the Malorie army would fight by your side against the Imperial army. Of course they would. These guys are very lucky that I can't be picky right now. I heard Aspia is occupied. I can't believe it. Is the whole country of Aspinia doomed? Yeah, well, you're very lucky you're going to find out. Do you know there are two ways to enter Aspia Castle? No! The first way is over the stone bridge in front. The second is to enter the catacombs from the statues outside the castle. Once in the catacombs, head southeast and into Aspia Castle. Well, that'll help because I've got some ruins maps for there, so that's the way we're going to go if we get a choice. Danger when opening the dam. If the valve was ever to be opened all the way, the power would be beyond imagination. Ancient Hall of Shrines. The deeper we go, the stronger the opposition. This area may have been used to train soldiers. Well, let's go there. We need to do some levelling up. Report on Aspian ruins. A passage by a great statue leads down. In the statue there is an indentation into which a gem might fit. Okay, so when we found out about those catacombs, you know, there was a passage, wasn't there, in Aspia Castle I couldn't get into. Well, that must be where we arrived from. Report on Aspian ruins. There seems to be hidden passages beneath the statues north of Aspia that lead to the catacombs. For all practical purposes, Wilma has been commander of the Malorie army. He is known as an excellent strategist. Few have been able to stand against him. The Symbios army must be quite formidable. We Malorie soldiers regret the news about Commander Wilma. I can't believe he would betray Lord Tristus. It is unbearable for us to leave the Lord Tristus locked up. We must, however, ask him to bear it a bit longer, since the life of his son Algernon is at stake. I think it's wrong that everyone else assumes that they're no better what's for his son than he does. I think we should let Lord Tristus out. I mean, if he gets his son killed, I mean, he's the only person... He's the most responsible person for his son, isn't he? Finding is locked up right now. We can't release him because he's very close to Lord Tristus. If he flies to see Tristus and tells him about the situation, it would nullify the efforts of Lord Symbios. No, don't blame this on me. Binding lives in Malorie. I'm sure his family is very worried about him. This is all to protect the life of Master Algernon. They simply must wait a little longer. I think this is wrong. We can't keep people locked up for their own good. They're basically political prisoners, and that's wrong. We're going to release them. We've got so much mithril, it's absurd.
Lord Symbios, I'm glad you made it here in one piece. I have some very important information for you. Wilma, commander of the Malorie army, has betrayed Lord Tristus.
No shit. He's also betrayed me. He tried to fucking kill me. Unlike Findig, who is a good guy. Oh, this is also wrong. And I also think it might have gone purple. Hard to know, because it's meant to be purple. No, it's definitely gone purple. Oh, we managed a whole map without it going purple. The Symbios army is heading to Aspia alone despite the Imperial invasion. It sounds like suicide to me. Oh my! There's some amazing underwear in here. In the kitchen. Graf was always so courteous. I couldn't believe it when I heard he'd kidnapped Master Algernon. Yeah, don't worry, we'll chop his head off. Ah, this is the holding room, isn't it? I think. When Master Algernon was kidnapped, Malorie Castle was under very strict security. How did Braff sneak in despite such tight security? The game is throwing high-level items at us here. We must be getting towards the end. Will the Saturn survive until the end of Shining Force 3? This is a pretty big castle. How long must I wait until Lord Tristus returns? Everything must remain clean until then. Mate, we've locked him in a fucking cell. I don't think he's going to care that much about the cleaning, is he? Nice. I'm sure he doesn't mind donating that to the war effort. Lord Tristus and Lady Margaret. This room feels quite empty without the two of them. Once Braff took control of this castle is defeated, he will be able to return here. With Aspia invaded by the Empire, isn't Malorie next? We've kept this news within the castle, so the citizens don't know about the invasion. If they did, it would cause quite a panic. I wonder if I should just go back to my room. Without anyone to give me orders, I feel silly standing here. Ah, well, we looted 3 grand and a rat. I'm sure Lord Symbios would love to see his sister, Lady Margaret. If they meet, however, Lord Tristus is bound to learn the truth. Lord Symbios should only visit after the liberation of Aspia. Yeah, can't, wouldn't want people knowing the fucking truth, because that's everything that we don't stand for. Lady Margaret and Lord Tristus don't know that Wilma has been defeated. They are sitting quietly in their room. Dude, this is such bullshit. This is a terrible way for the... We're meant to be the good guys. Huh, weird. It has disappeared now, but when we were watching Aspia Castle, we noticed a giant figure just beyond the castle. I thought it was my imagination, so I asked my partner what he saw. He saw the same thing. I don't know what it was, but it had a human form. How could such a giant person exist? It looked at us with its red glowing eyes. Like the queen worm, I'm assuming then, so they've done that to a person now. Oh, fuck's sake. Get through the fucking door. Sorry, I'll stop swearing. Alright, that looks like we've explored the castle then. How have I missed one of those? I don't know how I managed to miss that. Oh, maybe we've been in all these places then. Once we step through that gate, a showdown with Braff awaits us. Are the preparations complete, Symbios? No. No, we need to sort our team out first. We'll save after I've sorted my party and inventory. Sorry, Grace. No, we need to de-equip her first. Replace Murasame. Oh, well, that's not very good. I prefer the attack. Whoops, got that wrong. Oh well. Right, I think Mascarin needs the running ring, but you can't have it because I've got too many Dark Mithrils. Oh. Right. So now I can give the running ring to Mascarin. Ah, I'm not very good at this inventory, I'm rushing. Right. So that's the team sorted. Now we can sort our inventories. But I kind of want to promote them first. But I can move it all around, can't I? I've got enough mithrils for the time being. Oh, this is going to be a long episode. Right. I think what I'll do is I'll explore the town. We'll go into the next battle. And then I'll cut the video. I'll grind up the characters and sort the inventory and then start afresh. Braff's scheme was to delay us so the Imperial armies could advance. I can't believe we lost so much time. We've circled the northeastern part of the Republic. Can that be right? Someone must be purposely leading us in circles. Wilma knew of Lord Tristus's temper, so he locked him away to prevent him from dispatching the Malorie army. So he remained loyal after all? Excuses. He would absolutely have killed us. Don't doubt it for a second. We've been delayed a bit. I'm glad it's not too late. Braff is formidable. Keep your guard up. Braff wouldn't set these traps to avenge his father. I think he must have another motive. I'm sensing an evil presence. There is something terrible in Aspia. Can we defeat this evil? Wilma's loyalty is commendable, but his actions could lead to the downfall of Aspia.
Was the Imperial invasion planned by the entire Destonian Empire, or just some rogue faction?
Victory in battle, that sounds good, but if we are defeated, it will be the end of the Republic. Considering Wilma's intentions, we must press ahead on our own and leave Lord Tristus detained.
I'm impressed we've made it this far without losing anyone. Hopefully our luck will hold.
What about our mate that fell into the ravine? What about him? Stupid gunts. Now we know Braff is collaborating with the Empire to take control of Aspia. What a dirty, traitorous dog. You're right, Sybil. That's why you're on the team. I can't believe Braff would use such underhanded tactics. His father, General Fafhard, is highly respected. Yep, and look what happened to that dickhead. Wilma was good, man. Malorie sad in loss. So angry at Braff, I will never forgive.
Roar, I can feel it. The spirit craves our blood. It's close by. There is intense evil.
The internal situation of the Republic is far too complicated. But if I think about it, these enemies we're fighting must be motivated by their own sense of justice. Of course, you are right. Most people act with good intentions. People who are evil don't think they're evil, do they? Of course they don't. The Imperial army has passed through Storich and is headed towards Aspia. Now is the time to attack. Lord Tristus is no coward and won't sit back while the Republic is crushed around him. It seems the second prince, Aront, commands the Imperial army approaching Storich, not the Emperor himself. I hear of all the Emperor's sons, Aron's is the most like his father. Perhaps he's even crueler. Ever since I heard about the invasion, my back has been acting up. I asked Grandpa to escape by himself, but he refuses to leave me behind. He's quite the stubborn old fool. You're not going to believe this, but I saw a ninja, really, with my own eyes. That costume and the way he moved, just like in the legends. He climbed the castle wall like a gecko. Yeah, we've seen that. My partner was in panic earlier, screaming, "There's a ninja! There's a ninja!" So I rush over there, and what do I see? Nothing! He must have been dreaming or something. This is the way to the blacksmith. But I can sell some junk, probably. According to my tarot card reading, luck is running short for Symbios. However, fortune will turn and smile upon him soon. Yeah, as he basically said two contradictory things. That's what tarot card readers do. Well, not specifically them, just sort of general fortune tellers. I've got a little... that's... For some reason Frank has my spear. Ooh. No, I don't want an evil ring, thank you. I'm completely turned around. Oh, I thought it was hard to get into the blacksmith. I'm really confused. It's been rumoured the Imperial army has landed nearby, but I can hardly believe it. If the Empire is really coming, why are the Malorie and Symbios armies sitting here doing nothing? People should pick up weapons and defend the town. Then why was I ordered not to sell any weapons? Once the Empire captures Aspia, there's no doubt they will turn on Flagard or Malorie next. But luckily the Symbios army is here, and if they join our garrison, we might be able to hold off the Imperial advance. I feel like most of these are the same sayings. Can I still not buy any fucking weapons? Oh. Oh. I mean, obviously there is going to be a weapon shop here. We just haven't progressed the plot enough. The entrance to Malorie will be kept the same as before Wilma was defeated, which is a secret from the general population who are stood right behind you. If we do anything suspicious, so soon after all the ruckus in the garden, Lord Tristus might discover the truth. Though the Malorie army has you trapped here, you're concerned about poor Algernon. Thank you for your kindness. We can't help you. But know that I will be praying that your journey ahead remains safe. That is super helpful. Thank you for that, you dickhead. Don't let me buy any guns. The Empire hasn't even reached Aspia, but people talk as if we've already lost. Adults are such a bunch of wimps. Right, let's see if we can get any of these mercenaries. I'm guessing this hasn't ticked over yet either. If you ever need to hire more soldiers, come on by. My name's Delu. Maybe I don't have as much to do here as I thought I did then. So we've got a confrontation with Braff and then the catacombs for sure. So we've got at least 2 more fights, we think. So Shiva's sword is equally good as the Phoenix sword, presumably it summons Shiva. You can equip it, but you're not very good with swords. This is a major disappointment. It gives me so many swords in this game. but no one can equip any of them. And you don't have MP, so it's pointless you being able to summon Shiva. Oh, well that's better than... Oh, it lowers your agility. Oh, Murasame can't equip the Protect Bracer. That's weird. Okay. Oh, I don't even want to get started, really. Because this is going to take me a long time to sort it all out. I'll do it off camera. Because I've got to sort out quarrels and shells and bows and... Oh, you're already full of junk. Right, let's progress the town then. Let's make the town tick over. What I'm gonna... I wonder if I should... just trying to debate if I should do it in the middle of the next battle or after the next battle. We'll find out. Yes, our preparations are complete enough. Then let's head for Aspia. We must defeat the traitor Braff and his army. Maybe I'm not going to be able to come back to town and buy some weapons then. This can't be the last option. I must have a chance to do my spears and bows and quarrels and stuff. Surely. Braff would never expect us to defeat Wilmahin's army. We must not take Braff lightly. He is an excellent strategist. I would have to agree with Murasame. I've been waiting for you, Lord Symbios. It seems you have also come to know the story of my birth. So, the rumours of your mother being High Priest Basander of the Bullzone sect are true. Mother had high praise for you, Lord Symbios, for you and for the army you lead. Listen, Braff, if you knew Symbios was not responsible for your father's death, would you still want to fight? Someone else killed my father? It was the Bullzone High Priest Fiale. Had he not delivered the fatal blow, General Fathard would still be alive. Wish I would have learned this earlier. My mother still loves my father. If she hears of this, she will kill High Priest Fiale herself. So, can this battle be averted? Lord Symbios managed to avoid capture by the Empire and my father's army, as well as defeat Fiale. I admire him greatly. Aww. I shall one day be a legendary general myself, and would be honoured to test my skills against such a warrior. Advance my army. Yeah, that makes sense, you little precocious shit. Braff seems intent on measuring himself against you by attacking a Symbios. Let's hope that he will fight fairly against us. This battle will be fierce and brutal. No matter how skilled Braff is, we can't afford to lose this battle, Symbios. We welcome the challenge, Lord Symbios. Let's settle the score with Braff. And to be fair, while he was still in nappies, we were actually pinning his father's head on a spike outside the town gates for betraying us. And on that bombshell, thank you for watching, and come back for the next episode of Shining Force 3. This looks like it's going to be a nice opportunity to level up our characters.